Well, the Gulf of Mexico disaster was the worst oil spill in U.S. history, but the damage is dwarfed by ongoing oil pollution in the Niger Delta. Shell bosses are about to be grilled by the Dutch Parliament over their operations in that region. Poppy Trowbridge has the story.
Polluted waterways, a ravaged landscape. These images, taken from a helicopter, show the toll oil has taken on the Niger Delta, a swampy, conflict-prone region in Nigeria's south. On the other side of the world at the Dutch Parliament, Sharon Gesthuizen wants to know why. She and other members of the Parliament are holding hearings today, asking Royal Dutch Shell to defend its operations in Nigeria.
After this hearing, we'll have a debate, and I'll ask the ministers of economic affairs, the Dutch ministers on economic affairs and foreign affairs, to go and talk to Shell, to talk to the Nigerian government, but also to take it to the European level.
Nigeria is Africa's largest oil producer and the source of 1/5 of America's oil imports. Most of Nigeria's oil is on the Niger Delta, where Exxon, Chevron, Total and Eni are also active. But Shell is the biggest.
Apart from the technical control and the responsibility they have over the pipeline network in Nigeria, they also have a major political influence.
No one knows exactly how much oil has been spilled in the Delta, but one estimate puts the total at between 9 and 13 million barrels over the past 50 years. That's more than the 4.1 million that flowed into the Gulf of Mexico.
The fact is there have been tremendous amounts of environmental damage over the last 50 years in the Niger Delta. What's complicated is the extent to which some of the international oil companies which operate on the basis of joint ventures in the Niger Delta are able to intervene and to change that environment.
The Delta is a difficult place to operate. Shell faces an armed insurgency, kidnappings and sabotage, seen here in this damaged pipeline. But the BP leak has focused attention on the hazards of spills. The hearing here today is meant as a fact-finding mission, and Shell's not being accused of any wrongdoing. But it is the first time the company will face such scrutiny from lawmakers. And that newfound attention is unlikely to dim anytime soon. Poppy Trowbridge, Bloomberg, The Hague.
Well, in response to our request for comment, Shell issued a statement. It says the company's happy to attend the talks about its business in Nigeria and the wider region, and that it's up to the Dutch Parliament to decide how it uses the information.